This week, Kirsten O'Connor talks with School of Rock Orlando.
Good morning, I'm Kirsten O'Connor, and school is out for the summer. One local school is looking to get students through that lull with music and lyrics and by drumming up a rockin' education. Joining us today on Flashpoint, Wes and Carrie Simmons, the franchise owners of School of Rock. Good morning and welcome to Flashpoint.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here. So of course when you hear School of Rock, the first thing you're going to think of is Jack Black in that movie. And we were talking about it a little bit earlier. It's actually modeled after your school.
It is. Our schools were the inspiration for the movie. The main character is based loosely on Paul Green, who started our schools, and his love of classic rock music and really wanting to keep that music alive and use it to teach students how to play.
It's awesome. And it's just a fun movie, something a lot of parents have probably seen. So School of Rock just had its second opening in Central Florida, is that right?
That's right,
Yep.
Yeah. Very exciting.
And so what does that mean for you guys? Where did it all start and what does it look like now?
Well, the school started, like I said, with Paul Green back in Philadelphia in 1998 and really grew from there into a, at this point, international system of schools of almost 200 units and about 25,000 students worldwide. So we're part of something much bigger than just the two schools that we have here in the local Orlando area.
That's amazing. So the grand opening, how was that? Was it a lot of people out there?
It was great. It was crazy. It was definitely, it was a long day. It was crazy, but it was a lot of fun.
And where is it located?
We're on Conroy Windermere Road and Turkey Lake Road, our new location. Our other location is in the Oviedo area.
Wonderful. So you're broadening out, able to reach more students.
We hope so, yes.
Yeah. Wonderful. So what classes are offered just so we can get started in figuring out what the School of Rock really is?
Well, we've got classes for students as young as 6 and 7. We've got a program called School of Rock Rookies. That's really exciting. It's a great first musical experience. Not too stressful, just very open, have a lot of fun, come in, learn some musical concepts that you can use, later on as you, work into a little bit more of a formal approach. Then we've got a great program called called Rock 101 for our younger beginning players. And then ultimately what we really do at School of Rock is our performance program, where students take a weekly lesson and they're working with other students preparing a real full-length rock show that we'll go and perform at a local music venue at the end of our show season. So it's a really exciting way to learn. Our students get a chance to actually use what they're learning in their private lesson on stage.
And they get to book a real gig.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, we have a lot more to talk about with the performance. We're going to talk with Wes and Carrie coming up in just a few minutes about how the programs put students center stage.
I've lived.
Just a little bit harder.
Well, if that doesn't get you going on a Sunday morning, I do not know what else will. We are talking with Wes and Carrie Simmons, owners of the franchise School of Rock here in Orlando, and we're so excited to have them here today. Let's talk a little bit about your students. Was that one of your students?
That is a School of Rock student, not one of ours, but we're all part of the same extended family. So,
I love it.
Yeah.
She was fabulous.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so she's up on stage. How many students will get to actually perform like that?
Well, really, ultimately, all of our students. Again, that's really what we do at School of Rock, is to combine, a weekly lesson experience with a chance to perform. That's really the core of what we do.
And here in Central Florida, where are some of those places that students will get to go to showcase their skills?
We've played at lots of great stages in the area. We play very often at B.B. King's Blues Club, Will's Pub, Tin Roof, Back Booth. Goodness, where else? We've played at Florida Music Festival, lots of community events. So yeah, we give our students a great opportunity.
Pretty big audience in some of those cases.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And why? Like, how are they, or I shouldn't say why, but how are they able to get up there after just a few classes? Are they pretty well prepared?
They're prepared, but they're also fearless. A lot of them. A lot of them are fearless. They get very excited after 4 months of preparing. They're ready. They're absolutely ready.
They're excited to go. Yeah, and part of it is that adrenaline rush, I'm sure. So are these programs just for kids or students who are interested in being in a band, or could it be for somebody who's wanting to be a soloist like we just saw?
Well, ultimately what we do is we teach music. So, you know, what students wind up kind of pursuing with that is really up to them. So yeah, it would really be appropriate for anybody. We have students that spend a long time with us, and they do intend to pursue a career in music. We've got some graduating high school seniors now that are going on to music college, and we've got, you know, other graduating seniors that are going on to college for mathematics. So it's, you know, really ultimately what they do with the experience is up to them.
Anyone particular that has gone on and been very impressive that you want to shout out to? Putting you on the spot right there.
Well, the two students that that I'm referring to just a moment ago, let's see, John Dorney is going on to Berkeley Music School, and Athena Hagerman is going on to Rice University to pursue mathematics. So really, again, kind of two different pursuits, but you know, they'll take the School of Rock experience with them.
I love it. And that's part of what makes that movie School of Rock so interesting, is some of those students, you know, maybe brain smart or whatever you want to call it, but they get up there and they perform, and that's a part of what makes that movie so fun and interesting.
Yeah, we think so. We think one of the great things about that movie, that was based on our schools, by the way, really captures is sort of that spirit of using classic rock music as a way to really get those kids engaged, if you recall, in the movie. And then they went and performed, and they performed at this Battle of the Bands against pro musicians. But what was great was the Jack Black character didn't say to them, hey, you know, we're going up against these pro musicians, you guys aren't going to do very well. You know, he just encouraged them and gave them the opportunity to be themselves, and you know, that's one of the central spirits of School of Rock, I think.
I love it. Well, what are the lesson plans like for a student who comes to your school?
Well, we try to do a number of things in our private lesson experience. The first thing is, you know, historically and classically, I guess is the right word, music has been taught very much theory first. We are a song first approach to teaching, so we're going to get new students to kind of come in and start playing music right away as a way to get committed and be excited about what they're learning and having fun. And then what we find is, as that happens, the students are absolutely more willing and interested in learning about the theory behind it. So we like to say that, you know, we don't teach theory so we can teach music. We like to say we teach music so that we can teach the theory behind it. I
completely understand that. You get them going right away and get them excited.
Absolutely.
And so summertime, a lot of kids are out. Is this the best time, Carrie, to enroll your kids?
It never stops. It absolutely never stops. So you can join at any time. You know, we have camps going on right now. We're casting for a brand new show right now, show season. We just keep going and going and going. So we never stop enrolling students.
And I heard you say the age range a little bit, but how young can you be and how old can you be?
Well, we teach adults, so there is no upper limit as far as how young. We have programs starting as young as 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do they end up doing? Do they start with recorders? How do they do it?
No, for our 6s and 7s, we are doing lots of things. But we're absolutely playing instruments. We're playing guitars, drums, keyboards. We're singing into the microphone. You know, it's a real fun first musical experience.
And I feel like that sort of answers my next question, which was, why should adults invest in this type of music class for their kids or for themselves?
Well, you know, there are lots of studies that talk about the beneficial and powerful effects of learning music on the brain, especially for developing kids. There's a great study published in Time magazine a few years ago that talked about that, and what was really interesting about it from our perspective is not only did it talk about the beneficial effects of learning how to play an instrument, it talked about how to really get the most from those effects. You need to be engaged, you need to be doing it, and that's really what School of Rock is all about. Not only are we going to learn how to play, we're going to play. You know.
And you're going to perform.
Yes.
Get up on a stage. Why is that important?
Oh, students learn all kinds of powerful things through that experience. Not only are they learning music, of course, but they're learning teamwork, they're learning responsibility, they're learning confidence. You know, if you can get up on that stage and perform in front of 300, 400 people, you know, you're going to be okay, I think, in life, you know.
Going to set you up for success in a lot of different ways.
Nothing's more empowering, and this has happened to us a couple of times, when parents tell you that, you know, their child was being bullied at school or something, and then they come to the School of Rock and they get a brand new core of friends, and and it's completely changed their child's life because they have different friends and everything. And that's just, and they're like, you don't know, my child has become a different person. They're more social, that's just the best thing that you could ever hear, is that they've become a different person because of School of Rock, because now they're not getting bullied. They have a different core of friends to talk to and get through the bad times. And that's to me, one of the best things about us, for sure.
A network of kids who all accept each other and are really
a very supportive environment.
Their
Absolutely.
talents. How can people get involved if they want to enter into the School of Rock?
Schoolofrock.com. You can find the location nearest to you, and that'd be a great way to take that first step.
Wonderful. Well, we hope lots of people will enroll for the summer. We want to thank Wes and Carrie for joining us on Flashpoint this morning. There's more news and weather ahead in just a few minutes.